Look, everybody, say hello to Greenie. Hi, Greenie. How are you going to act today when we do this? Ah, that Greenie. That delightful scalawag is that Greenie. Greetings to any and every and any. Andrew Benintendo is here with you, here to Fire Emblem, to emblemize fires, to do so in the 8th iteration, to do so in the most hacked sort of way, to do so in the style of the search for Saizo. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Genie is cold. Assumes the position at the top. Assumes the position as the first chatter on Twitch there. Good to see you. Let me get a look at that. Hold on. Oh, that's a custom emote, I see. A personal one. Nice. Very nice. We thought for a second there was like universal. It's like, hold on. Yeah. No, that's custom. Bright, shiny purple and white. But you know what? Shobi come to us with 20 animations for the pit. Good to see you, Shobi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Are you still holding it down for us in St. Martin? Are you still representing St. Martin there? Maybe you are. Or maybe you've left to, the sunnier pastures of Canada. Maybe you've done that. Maybe you've done that here. Okay. Been completely occupied with the matters here. Okay. And day to night, knocking out. You finally catch. Okay, good to see, Shobi. Good to see, baby. Good to see. Good to see. Well, we knew you'd knock it out of the park. We knew you'd do that. I mean, even if you don't play baseball, you'd knock it out of the park. You are a member of the Andrew Benintendo. You're an Andrew Benintendo viewer. We're a cut above. Or a few cuts above. That's why we missed the time. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, babies. The VODs are here for you. The VODs are here for you, and so are we. We understand if you're representing the Atlantic time zone there, it's a little tough for you to do. It's a little tough for you to do, baby. Genie is cold. It's like your Fire Emblem Three Houses babies. It's who you got. Or Lorenz. Okay, cool. But is Lorenz really Lorenz without that weird, like, eggplant triangle haircut? That's his defining feature. That's his defining feature. And let's see who we got here. That's Edelgard. There she is. Hello. Oh, that's Lysithea. Okay. There's Lysithea. We think that her support with Catherine was just very endearing. Very, it's like, I keep randomly starting storms. Maybe it's her fault. Catherine goes, yeah, it probably is. Probably is. If the support ended right there, I'd be like, yeah. Let's see what the third one here is for you. But is that our guy, Ignatz? I'm going to paint you a picture. When he does his crit. He does his crits. Our Ignatz got screwed in strength. So even though he was critting like crazy, it was like, yeah, I'm going to do 9 damage. I got to do that 9 more times to kill you. That's a lot of pictures he's got to paint. 4 more days and you start your next module. It can't be. Well, this is the life of a medical professional. The life of a medical professional. It's called Catherine Tells It Like It Is. Yeah, Catherine's a straight shooter. We're kind of annoyed by people who call themselves straight shooters. What they are when they're straight shooters, that they just go out of their way to make themselves as unlikable as possible. They're calling it straight shooters. We find that an interesting tactic on their part. A little annoying, but there's that. Shobi Yi says, I can't believe we missed the next after all the Swords and Peace we've endured. Watch some VODs and a bit of the furries and VTubers. Yeah, this is the game we're playing. Yeah, This is the game we're playing. Is it good, though? This is a terrible chapter that we're playing. It suffers some, poor level design choices. It does appear to be better than Swords and Peace, but some of that is admittedly on ourselves. We chose to turn on one random number generator. And this game was probably designed with it off. Of course, one random number generator in Fire Emblem 8 makes everything 50 and lower, all hit numbers 50 and lower. It reduces them by a certain number. There's like an equation that goes involved. So that 25 that's popping up is actually like a 12. 50 and over, they all increase by a little bit. That 75 is actually an 87. And that 87 is actually like a 93. So hit numbers are, quote, more reliable. Is the game feeling good, though? Well, they said that, like, one of the, we're a little bit concerned. We're a little concerned because we've heard this is a VTuber game, okay, inspired by VTubers. And the thing about VTubers is that they tend to have, they disproportionately have very maniacal fan bases. The reason for this is oftentimes very simple. We actually did research before streaming as we did. We said this VTuber phenomenon is interesting. Let me look into it. It turns out that it's easy to develop incredibly parasocial relationships with VTubers, and here's why. They tend to portray a very, very non-realistic image of a figure. And it is very easy to project unfair, in our opinion. This is Andrew Benintendo speaking, not let me see this thing. It's very unfair. You're almost pedestalizing this person. You're putting them up to these. You're projecting ideals, like these oftentimes significant idealizations on them. And this is a recipe when you don't know what they look like, don't know what they sound like, don't know their names, don't know where they are, where they're from, don't know anything about them. This is a recipe. And they're chatting to you. You got this figure, and you are developing it's already a bit of a parasocial relationship when you know what they look like and sound like. But that intensifies significantly when they're playing, when they have this fantasy avatar. So our concern, we've expressed concern about the Swords and Peace hacker, okay, about their psychological well-being. We have concerns about the well-being of this hacker. And we have concerns about them as a designer, too. We have a feeling that they are more attached to other VTubers than they are to some others. And that gameplay-wise, they're going to be much better. And the game will be designed around them, as opposed to around these other VTubers who they're less concerned about. This right here, we found out after playing, is a Holo View, is a talent management organization for VTubers. That's what this is. And I'm going to show you something real quick here. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, okay, credit to. We saw this screen. Holo Live is the name of them. We saw this screen and we just kind of glossed past this part here. And we saw this and we didn't know this thing. We said, wait a minute. Do these guys have some kind of hand in this? But no, they're just giving them credit. They're just saying it's okay. This is your talent being used for this production. Yes, that is very much a thing, Shobi. This is very much a thing. Very much a thing indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So this is the chapter we're on. This is, again, this is not a very well-designed chapter in our opinion. We have let that known in the previous attempt. There's a goon squad coming up here in the northwest. This goon squad has yet to come. So the goal here is to get here, okay? get here. You have high movement, hypermobile paladins up there. Very overpowered. The instant they do so much as breathe on one of your units, they kill them. Must have bad breath, but they will win in every fight they're in. Genie is cold. Learn something new every day. Yep, that's a if you don't learn something new every day, you're probably that's a not. We don't think you're getting the most out of life. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. So we have a couple of units here. Our goal is. Oh yeah, by the way, our goal is to everybody must live. Okay, we cannot accept deaths because of the aforementioned reasoning before. We have it on good word. We do believe it was Esteemed Chatter and Ain Dreams who said that. And this strengthens our argument that says that, yes, the author of this hacker is perhaps developing unhealthy relationships with these VTubers, is that this game is either really difficult or really hard depending on who your final crew is at the end. So we have to keep everyone alive. You know, the liquor companies are going to have to make do on their own in the interim. Saw the ending of that VOD. Yeah, well, the thing that we're doing now is that we think that we may be triggering. We did much of this off stream, actually just a short while ago. And we do believe we triggered these pukids coming at us sooner. Now, this doesn't make life good for her, although she has Lance Breaker, so they can't hit her, and she's also got some cover under the forest here. You can see this. This is what she's got. So the enemies really are going to have a hard time hitting her, this one, despite the weapon triangle advantage. These are not favorable numbers for the enemy. One thing that we're interested in, though, is this one here. We would like to mug this Pukehead Silver Lance from them here. This is this number right here. We have units, most of our units are at least this big. You remember Inane saying that? Yes, that says you remember correctly. So our units are going to have to scuttle this way. We do have a bit of a problem, and that's this one is attacking aggressively, this one right here. They have a dark gray clown nose in their inventory. They're dropping that to us. We don't need to worry about trying to steal it from them. So we have one of our units who can hit through that defense here. Gonna hit through that defense here. See this right here? That's what she can do. That's what she can do. Cool. So let's have her do that. Now, the problem here is that we're going to have to use either her reposition ability. Reposition, she can do that here. She would move her from here to here. That should enable her to reach him there. She could do a little cheerleading over here. She could do that. She can rally movement. That won't quite get her there. Or she can perform a song, and this can get her there as well. What weapon is this guy holding? He's holding a lance. Got you. So this will put her at a weapon triangle advantage. She is going to get hit. Oh, by the way, Shobi, you know those paladins who show up? They show up with these, like, each one has, like, 4 leadership stars. Get that out of here. It's like, let's talk about a way to make your game annoying. Okay, so we'd like to get this pesky Pukid Pegasus out of here. Let's do that right now, all right? Who gets that honor? Who gets that honor? We think you should do it. Capture? Capturing takes a lot of time. This would be a good weapon for her, right above. Where is she? Where is she? This would be a pretty good weapon for her. Oh, she already has one. Never mind. They're not even going to worry about the capture. You're simply going to go ahead and do this, shove this up their butt, and have this win. Oh, I forgot to turn back eye animations on. Oh, well. Let's do that now. Boom. Okay. So this is what's happening here. Very curious to see how she does against this one over here. As we said, she's getting hit with this lance. We have to anticipate that's going to happen. One thing we could do is have Amelia step here. basically alone. We could also wait back for these guys over here. We could wait back. And this game is encouraging that now here. Wait back and try to make it so that this pukehead only has access to one of our units. By wait back, we mean don't step too far this way here. If we wait back too much, we're in all of these enemies. Like the same unit is going to be within all these enemies' way, and they die. Like you have to assume every attack hits you. We think you can hang out here. We think you can do this. All right, this is what's going to happen here. Fauna, go show them the power of nature. We understand that's your thing. We understand that's your thing. Your name is Fauna. Your buddy is her, and she supports the establishment. She is a pro-society kind of person. So who is best suited to get rid of you? Probably you. We have to make sure that you cannot have access to her here. Okay, I like it. I like it, yeah. Okay, you're going to get up close and personal with this one. Okay, I like it. I like it. Don't flub this. Don't flub this. Okay, she didn't do it. You can watch the curious movement of the Pegasus as they fly. Go that way. Let's go ahead and do this. 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 We feel a little light on the right side of our bodies now, don't we? There we go. Bring forth the sword of judgment, the sword of passion, the sword free from error, the sword of many, many things. Let's go ahead and do it. As I said, I like the idea of you hanging out over here. You can make this one look really stupid. Oh, you're only attacking once. That is actually really stupid. Tell you what, okay. I thought you had the wind tome. Who has the wind tome? Do you? What happened to your wind tome? Oh, you've got it. Gotcha. Now you're going to do very well with that wind tome. You're going to do very well with, considering as though how strong your Amina is there. Okay. Tell you what. And yeah, we did snatch this thunder tome off. We did manage to bully that thunder tome right off the poor little girl who had it. She's like, yeah, that's mine now. Okay, cool. The problem with doing that is that she's of reduced HP. Oh, look at Amelia over here. Okay, respect. Tell you what. Okay, we'll do this. Let's have one of these crit, okay, Amelia? Thanks for critting one of them. Thanks for critting. Let's not miss on these gains. You missed on those gains. She is most recalcitrant this stream, isn't she, to this point? We did build her all the way up to level 10 for this battle because we knew she'd be facing off against a lot of lances, and this is what she's got right here. Myra in that 50, by the way. It's going to be really annoying when enemies have this, but they don't yet. So let's enjoy it while it's here. All right. I feel like Outcast. All right. So let's get a look at what's going on here. This is your attack range. You have access exclusively to her. So does this one. You do not have access to her. This is important. This is very important. Rampart 1117. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. We trust it's a good day to be Rampart 1117. Okay. You have access to her. And this one, but not this one. This is very important. as you have effective damage against that one. Cool, 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 cool. What are you doing? What are you doing? I like the idea of giving her this. This being said, she still gets absolutely flattened. Not with that. You gotta, if you're gonna do it, do this. I still don't like her doing that, not one bit. That 10 defense is not bad. I'm gonna put that out there right now. At least not for this point of the game. So you're going to tuck yourself right here. You're going to tuck yourself right there. You're going to rally movement. That's not going to do you any bit of good here. Not going to do any one of them any bit of good. But what is going to happen is... This is the attack range. Okay, cool. We don't mind this one. In fact, we prefer this one. Go after any one of these other units besides her, just to take the pressure off of her. She's got this one coming. She's got this one coming for her. Cool. If this one is the last to go, and these two have already piled on her, although this one will almost assuredly miss, this one's probably going to do the same. She, of course, is she's the main character. We're quite loath to do this, but we're going to do it. It's strange because we do believe that Bird Girl here has... Look at those cute little birds. We think this is a nice touch. Bird Girl here has just... She is now further away from this spot than she was before. You're going to go help her out, and you're going to go do this. And we do not mind you one bit taking an arrow to the knee. We do not mind that one bit. Oh, wait. Hold on. Who wrangled that staff away? Was it you? It was you. Why didn't you hand the staff off back to her? Why didn't you do that? Does barrier increase? Okay, it's only magic resistance. We actually liked the barrier staff from Swords and Peace that increased resistance and physical defense by 5. So that was a nice touch. Oh well. Okay. Well, why don't you... Just stay out of this guy's way. Go right here. Just go right here. This will get you closer to the end. Fine. You two stay on the edges of this attack range. Don't approach. Don't try to play hero. She stands right here on the barrier. Oh, you can't play hero, so don't. Let's see what they got. We couldn't help but notice this one didn't fire off any arrows. I mean, we know what they're doing. One thing we noticed about the AI in this game is that when an enemy is near death, they don't try to battle. They don't pick fights. They don't engage. They will actively look for... They're going for forts. Okay, if this one hits, let's just, okay, we're opening our wallets for our Twitch viewers who don't already have a burning horizon by their names. Let's do this. Okay. We like it. You conserving charges of that prized rapier. We like that. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, nice dodge, Miko. Okay. If you see Miko's animation, you'd see it's got to feel. Okay, here they come. Here come the Death Squad. Here they come. Here come the Pukeheads. Here come the Pukeheads bringing their stupid little stars. Now, we're well ahead of the game here. We are well ahead of the game. Again, I'm looking for that silver lance, but you can see how badly that at least she's getting dominated over here. So don't do that. Let's see what we've got here. You've got a javelin. Right. Well, he's got an armor slayer. Okay. I like that. Tell you what. Okay. Okay. Cool. We would like to give, she's holding the heal staff. That's the heal staff right there. We'd like to give that off to her so she can do what she's got to. All right. Cool. Seems a little strange to be doubling up enemy tin cans, considering as though every single one in that other game had Wary Fighter. Unless you're Tristan, he just had a wall, and, well, you know, we saw how well that worked for him, didn't we? Okay, let's get rid of this guy. She did a number. Well, actually, this guy's got a wall. Okay, this is the wall we spoke of before. Right. Cool. All right. Actually, would you like to show them the power of society? No, you would not. One of these got to hit. Good job, Nene. Good job. That was a good job by you. So we understand that hit rates are not your thing, not yet at least. Tell you what, I think you can do this. It's just gonna... Okay, that pesky little arrow tosser is out of our faces here. Okay, what you got here for us? Okay, that's not bad. These are not bad numbers. Are they especially good? No. But they're not going to get good now that the pukeheads have showed up. Okay, I like this. Why don't you go ahead and fry them with fire? By fire, we of course mean lightning. Missed. God damn it. See, rain. We said miss. That was not supposed to psych you out, okay? You're an ascended unit. What are you doing getting psyched out so easily? You're supposed to be the rock of the group. You're supposed to be unflappable. Dismissed. Of course, your cape is flapping in the wind there for style points. We get it. The 1 year 0 for 2 on shots you really, or we're really relying on you to hit those. Yeah, you gotta sit down. You know, that's a time and a place to be swaggy. Okay, fine. Okay, so this tin can is clogging up this spot right here. Well, a crit does the job. Can she dance for Crit Girl? Oh, she can definitely dance for Crit Girl. So this is going to be what we're going to likely do. Go ahead, baby. So you do some of this? Oh, come on. God damn it! Enemies are batting 1,000 as far as hitting us goes, especially this one right here. Well, if we play this one, if you play for this one here, and she doesn't crit, well, you know what's going to happen, right? First, we admire her gains. Tepid, but fine. We can work with that. We are going to have to work with that. Okay, you crit or you die, and then we got to redo this again. Okay. All right. To say we're not going to tolerate this nonsense that we've been. Oh, you've survived that. Okay. Still, we're not tolerating this nonsense. What was the last one here? What one of these was the last one? Fine, this one. Whoa, what happened there? Greenie. Time and a place, dog. Time and a place. That wasn't it. Okay. Okay. So we have bullied these mages out of their tomes. So we can now, let's just say, okay, you've got your, oh, you've got this heal staff as well. Okay, cool. Now, how did Fighter Girl end up with it before? Answer me that, won't you? Okay, so we're a couple turns beforehand. We're a couple turns removed from that, and that's fine. You have got to heal her up. So the question is, who does she go after? She has society in her pocket. Turn this back on. Well, you only can go after this one. And not to any great positive effect either. This is not, these are not especially good numbers. Okay. Okay. What we are going to do is have you go right here. Stay out of this guy's way. Okay. You two are, of course, cheerleading for one another. That should boost your stats just enough to get your evasion numbers up. You're going to wait that out because you're not looking to have another attack come flying your way. I would like for both of these two to go after her. This would be ideal because, as we said before, Myron. So, and we're going to give the enemies the opportunity to do such a thing. Put you right here, see what happens. Wow. Oh, look at that clutch dodge. All right. Clutch dodge by Miko there. Okay. Man, our girl's dodging this time. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, so is this one. Whoa, okay. I didn't think you'd be getting tagged twice there, Nene, but okay, we understand that you're relatively slender. And that javelin is heavy. Cool, 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 cool. Let's stay out of this guy's way completely. Let's do this one. Our team can't quite handle that. As much as we'd like to just send you this way and just get all society on them, this is not a good idea, particularly because our power unit, mostly you, provided that you decide to crit, which you were an utter failure last time in that regard, by the way. And we need to be louder about mentioning that about you. Speaking of not failing, no, just go with this, go with this, just go with this. Go with the sure thing. There we go. Let's see what we should do about you. This is like an archer kind of thing to do. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. This is your attack range, by the way. Okay, so we can get rid of this one right here without entering this one's range. It's fine if we enter your range. I'm not at all concerned about you. But getting out of your range also means getting out of your range. So here's what's going to happen. Just take a step back like this. Go ahead and do this. You couldn't help but notice a speech bubble appeared by, what's her face's name? Society's name over here. So are they at an A? Oh, they're just at a B. Never mind. Let's get them to B. Hi, Fauna. Shut your damn mouth. Okay. That was a wholesome conversation there. Speaking of wholesome conversations, All right, cool. Very good. Very good. Very good. We trust that Nene can finish this one off. Nene should not finish this one off, though. No, not even close. Because of this one right here. This one. How much damage you doing to Nene? Just asking. You're doing 22 damage to Nene. Her maximum HP is 21. That is a... yeah, that's... You're out of your league. Just a little out of your league there by doing that. You're not out of your league by doing this, so go ahead and kill it with fire. All right, cool. All right, cool. Show us some arrows. Show us some arrows. Trying to tell us something there, rat girl? Get out. Get out. See these mages who get this strength here? As we said before, there's... And this is not even... what are the odds of her gaining that exact statistical profile here? That exact set of statistical gains, okay? So, but these are her areas of expertise. She gained in neither one of those. Okay, so this is, say, we'll call it 60, 65. Okay, that's 30% that she doesn't gain either of these two. Another 20% she doesn't gain any of these three. Another 12% she doesn't gain that. Okay, cool. This right here. 4% now. We're looking at about 4%. Look at that 2.5% now. Okay. Yeah, this is about a 2% chance of not gaining any of these. And then only this, you're looking at about 0.5%. Yeah, that's not the 0.5% we like to see around here. Okay, you go ahead and do this. This is what you're doing, not that. You freaking idiot. There we go. The swooshes. The fact that those swooshes stay on screen for a couple frames is a nice touch. Oh, our shades are already up. What is it with our mages in preferring strength to magic? Like, we get it, you know. Hitting the gym is cool. Hitting the weights is cool. Cool. You know, get those squat gains, get those deadlift gains, get those bench gains. Not now, though. Not now. Not until you have actual reason to be doing this. This is, yeah, this does not benefit you now. We're not sure it ever will. All right, our units are positioned, except for you, in a position for victory. So we're going to put you just out of the reach of the enemies. This should do it. This should do it. There you go. This should do it. And again, this is you, okay? So there is no square you have access to that you don't, which is a little unfortunate, but fine. And let's see, can you... Oh, this is the attack range, okay. You should get over here. You have to be the last to escape anyways, this one right here. So we're going to allot her that opportunity. Allow you the opportunity to shake your ass for her. Cool, 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 cool. You are now doing this. What's her level at? What's her level at? She's 6. Okay, cool. She's 6. Very nice. She has, of course, Paragon on her. And we have been liberally using her staffs there. See this? This is a nice touch. The swoosh stays on screen. For like a full 1/10 of a second. You can stop. Admire that for a few seconds. It's a nifty little thing they are doing there. Okay, you just kind of stand here. You just kind of stand here, rally the troops for some reason, and it won't be very effective. Okay, yeah. That's what you're going to do. Cool. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, the fun crew is showing up. The fun crew has shown up. So our units need to hit their attacks. They need their attacks to land. Look at Amelia. Okay, Myron. Of course, she does have Lance Breaker. And to quote a great, or a once great man, that's right, we're going to cheat. Shut your damn mouth. Okay, that hit pretty hard. Not critting on either one of those was kind of big, but we think we can get around it. As long as Rat Girl crits. Our mages gaining strength, our physical attackers gaining magic. What's going on here? Are they having identity crises? Are they, like, changing? It's like you're in college. And then when you're 3/4 of the way done, you change your major. You're doing that. You're going to have to stay an extra year or so if you do that. And is that what these ladies are doing now? We don't think shoring up your weaknesses, especially those of no benefit to you to shore up at the current moment. Not about that. By the way, good, otherwise very good defensively oriented set of games. So this effectively hinges on Bales here, on Rat Girl here, on her landing this crit. Because a lot of stuff is happening here. Rat Girl is in the way of here, okay, if she fails that crit. Now, of course, we did leave a save state there. We would like to put Rat Girl here, because putting her here cuts off access to this one. And that's what's going to happen. Toss your rats. You know, this thing is about as big as a refrigerator here, this tin can. Like, not like some little, this is like a family-sized refrigerator, okay? Not some little dinky one person in your little dorm room when you just, that thing ain't even a fridge. Why can't she hit this thing? It'd been something if that 99 would have missed, though. We would have been amused. Okay, that really, this hurts us kind of badly here. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, see? Axe Girl hitting her targets. She's making her shots. Why can't our units do so against the big money targets? Well, we're going to try this. You know, at this point, because we did put that save state in so recently, we're playing with house money. Okay. Okay, that's why we tried that there. That 32 is an actual 32. It's like a 23 in the vanilla version of the game. Okay, if you hit them both, we'll make this work. If not, because she's got to hit them both. Okay, she's hitting them both. We'll see if we can make this work. There is a lot of weakened enemies, a lot of weakened units here. There are a lot. And there's an archer down there who has access no matter what we healed, no matter what we do to heal. That they're going to have access to. See, we have 3 enemies. 3 of our units are very close to death here. Oh, you only have access to this one. Yeah, she's getting healed. She's getting healed. First, let's engage in some little fun over here, shall we? God damn. I would like to get this one out of here so we can have you heal her without having any great concerns about anything like that. We could rescue her with you, but she's a sitting duck for this one. And by the way, there's very little chance that this attack is missing. 105 hit. Your avoid is what? 30. Yeah, that thing is not missing. Okay, let's see this. This is 28 if both hit, and neither crit. Which, as you can see, solid odds of a crit. Okay, the odds of one of those critting, assuming they both hit, about 20%. In the event they don't hit, though, let me see this here. Hold on. 35, yeah. That's fool's gold. But we're going to try it anyways. May one of these crit. Just crit right now. Okay. Show us something good. And it might just be worth rolling it back because the gains have been bad. Like, they've been bad. Actually, hold on. We think we can get away with this. Yeah. This is what we needed to see. This is what we needed to see. Okay, so you can heal up this one. You can heal up this one. Heal up Rat Girl over here. Should maybe take that tome out of her hands. We don't think that's not the one for her. So who is the one best suited to get rid of this guy? Probably her, as she doubles up that archer. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Show us something good, bird girl. Okay. Again, you have no use for this. So that's curious, unless you get some skill where it's like, hey, each time you play for somebody, add your skill to their crit, which is kind of cool. Which is a pretty cool ability to have. All right, may you get this win. You got 2 shots to do it. Well, she's making sure of it now. That would have comforted us, provided us some comfort. You know, if you would have done that on your first try last time, but this is fine. All right, so we're in a good spot here. We're in a good spot. You just stay out of the way. We think Ludacris wrote a song about you. Bless you! Something about move, get out the way. It's tempted to have her start rescuing people and sending them here in this general direction so we're not all clumped up over here, because these trees, of course, impede movement by a notable amount. Problem is, moving her wouldn't help very much. She can't move this one. If we could move her, that'd be great, but yeah, she can't move out of this one's way. She does that. I don't think she can pick you up, can she? No. Yeah. So just rescue Dancing Girl. She is the one who really least needs rescuing, as she's going to help others across the stragglers, lest she should become a straggler. She cannot hit air if she fell out of a hot air balloon. just Rat Girl, you're done. Oh, actually, you're not done. Here, go ahead and throw a little of that on this. Maybe you actually hit them this time. Okay. Well, at least that was a hit. At least that was a hit. 16, 16, 16. Yep, that's the one we're going with. There's one of those fauna crits for which she's developing a reputation for. Okay, so no enemies are between us and here. Drop her like the beat and hang out there. Everybody just go down to the right, down to the right. This is where you got to go. Swap her out of there. You have to be the last one out, and that's fine. You can actually level up during this time. You're going to use that time to level up. And that's going to be good. Doesn't really matter who. Now, can she gain another levels in the interim? Maybe she can. Actually, she probably will. Gaining 16x per heal staff use. Yeah, just go that way. Just go that way. Here come the Paladin Pukids from the Northwest. Get them out. Now, we have, it's like, we were looking at that Silver Lance holder. They are pure bait. Don't take the bait. Don't, just don't take the bait. Okay, I like our units having... And they are moving along here quite well. They are. Hey, you can get out. What, no cute little escape quote? Well, what you doing? What you doing? There you go. Now you can surely... Boom, there you go. And she'll be the penultimate one to leave, this one. At least we expect her to, if not, no big deal. We're really looking for her just to get some gains so that she could use them the entirety of the next battle. We do believe she'll have that opportunity. You are unneeded to really whisk people over those mountains, as you might have been earlier. Here's where you're going. Here's where you're going. I'm going to heal her up on her way out. This is what's going to be happening. Paladins in most Fire Emblem games, as with most mounted units, at least horse-mounted units, are significantly impeded their movement by forestry there. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, you know who you're dancing for. She is going to quickly get this support. It might be better off to dance for healer. What's her name? Her name is probably worth committing to memory. You know, people like to say that they're bad with names, and they may be. Okay, let's see. This is a rather curious support conversation. It's not done there on the map itself. They've actually has done this. This is why. Oh, this is kind of cool. All right. All right. So Rad is a good dancer. Is she the kind of dancer who makes us take other turns? That'd be just groovy if she was. All right, she's going to make a break for it. Okay, cool. You can leave now. You won't. Are you 2 heals or 3 away from wins? Because there are levels, rather. Oh, none. Okay. Show us something good right here. Okay, that was not good. We should have waited for the next battle. Got you a few more arrows. That would have been a nice thing to do, but alas, otherwise. All right, let's just have everybody leave. What are you doing? Okay, here we go. Now, we'd like for these 2 here to move up as far as they can. Look at you. We're taking this chance here. Both of these ladies, their experience is a little hard to pump up, and we're going to just a little bit. Everybody here is going to be gone next turn. Hold on. Just leave. Okay, so hopefully none of the paladins have access to polka down there. That'd be a little on the unfortunate side. Okay, I don't think this one will. I think she'll be just out of reach. Good. Good. Everybody leaves next round. We don't need to be cute anymore. Yeah, she can get out. She can get out just fine. Everybody just go. Make like your friendly neighborhood Adam and split. Okay, so she's the Merlin of the group, the Merliness of the group. We kind of saw that coming. Invasion. Okay, you can watch them go that way. That's actually a nice, nifty touch. Okay. We don't know who any of these people are, but fine. Things aren't looking good, Captain. We'll be the judge of that. Lunites. Flare. You guys, okay, they got some cool names. Flare. I wonder if Flare has the ability Flare, that like a magic attack that goes through half of your resistance, something to that effect. It's like a weakened version of Ignis. We've noticed, yes, inflation has hit this game pretty hard. This is why capturing is a pretty nifty little, nifty and necessary little device. The Silver Knights. Now, one thing we notice is that these units are green. They're also speaking in complete sentences. Those two are mutually exclusive. At least they should be. Based on how well they fight. You know, you're a little surprised that they know how to breathe. So there's the token mail there. Okay. It's been a very long time since we've seen a non-hostile male. And in fact, we've only seen one hostile male. Okay, so no bench yet. This means that... See, look at that inflation. So if anybody should buy something for somebody, it's her. As you can see, this is running very low. This is running very low. We're going to see opportunities for her to get some bows. Let's go check out the map. See if we can capture any arrows for ourselves here. You're sitting on a ballista. Okay, cool. Order KN. Noel Shirogane. Squire, right? Okay, that's something tells me that. Something tells me that, you know, as soon as someone comes along here with a wooden stick, you're going to be killed off. Although that is some pretty good strength on you. Physic? Yeah, physic. Can we get one of those? Can we get that? That'd be great. Yeah, if we can just have that, that'd be great. Okay, so you have a steel bow. I like our odds of getting that. Constitution of 9, that made it a little tougher. We can still wrangle that from you. You just need... The 8 is the number. That's interesting. We'll take a look at that. So we will not be buying any iron bows here, not quite yet. 11, you're big. You're a little too big for that line of work. All right, cool. What are you dropping on us? Okay. Yeah, all right. I see you there. There's something for us to steal. We still have it. Usually you need a speed advantage and or a space in your item selection before you can steal anything. We're used to that in having these swords in peace. First of all, they didn't have a whole ton of opportunities for theft there. But our thief boy, for half the time, significantly underperforming in speed. So he stole 2 things the whole game. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Let's see how we're doing it. All right. Cool. Give that up. So I wonder if Polka dies in battle. If Polka dies in battle, does she take everything with her? Everything in the convoy with her? Does she doing that? Here's something that, if there are any Fire Emblem hackers viewing this, here's what you should do. You see these clown noses, okay? See these clown noses? Yeah, they're worth a lot of money. Cool. But it'd be nice if you just gathered a bunch of them, just held on to imported them. Inconvenienced yourself, you know, by cheating yourself out of a lot of money. And then at the end, you'll get some really cool item if you hold on to enough clown noses of enough value. It's like, hey, I got this clown nose collector. I'm going to be paying you way higher than market value. I'm going to be paying you. I'm going to be giving you this like This really cool weapon, really cool something. If you give me all those clown noses, you get... That's something you should do. We like that device a lot. But we're assuming this game is not going to do such a thing. So let's go ahead and rid ourselves of this clown nose. Okay, cool. Cool. So you should be giving up one of these items. Because of this right here, you've got this. This may complicate things for her when she ascends. For the simple reasons that she'll probably have access to, well, certainly something magical here. This is going places. And, you know, it's helpful for her to hold a couple different kinds of lances, as well as, if she's going to have access to magical stuff, a couple different types of magic. That will, this will complicate, you know, using this here. Well, not this. That's a little weird, but okay. This right here. But nonetheless, not sure how much she needs that if her speed is good enough. And as we said, this is a very high risk, high reward profile that she's got going on here. Like, we call this, when scouting athletic prospects, we'd call this a very high ceiling. We'd give them a high score, but with a high risk profile with it. This is what she's got here. So she's kind of like Royce. He's kind of had a feeling Royce from that other game was not going to come especially close to his ceiling, and he didn't. But it's okay. We had scored carrying the load for essentially the whole game. Our item situation, besides yours, is quite good. You should not be holding that, so let's give this to somebody else here. Probably you. Your magic is 9, and it's strangely enough higher than the Ascended one. So we get it. She's a straight-up Jigen. You see all this red and orange. She's a Jigen. We know this. But she's still more than viable. That being said, you could probably handle wind better than she can. All right, this looks good. Let's change our formation a bit. It's tempting to go here, lunge here, but and then we saw one weapon that Pukin is holding right there. So we can't just rush right in. But we've got to believe this village is going to be under attack very soon. Okay, this is enough. Let's arrange our units accordingly over here. You're hypomobile, you get in the back. You get here like this. You can go here like this. Dancing girl should also be in the back. Healer girl should be in the back. All right, this looks good. We look good. It's time to go in. A little concerned that this game is overusing this song. Should be deployed very sparingly. It's a bit of a powerful number, but each time you use it, its impact lessens. Nonetheless, we'll see what's happening here. Okay, blue units! Okay, 2 new homies for the boys in blue. Let's go check them out. Clown nose, yeah! You gotta keep her alive at all costs. Flare. Let's see her personality. Check it out here. Second in command in silver is very fond of Noel. Okay, this comma leads me to believe this should something come after that, but there's nothing. It's a little bit of a faux pas to whoever made that. You're expecting us to take your plot seriously, and you do typos like that. Immersion ruined. We thought that she would have a very explosive personality with a name like Flair. Let's check her out over here. Already holding a couple of interesting weapons, so there's this. A relatively advanced level as well. Let's check her out over here. Singing, drawing. Okay, cool. Both of those attributes may vary, becoming increasingly obsoleted with AI. Just going to put that out there now. And again, most professions are. Oh, well. Here she is. Okay, she's an opportunist. Yes, she is a cold-hearted opportunist. This is what she's about. Not the cleanest fighter in the bunch. Let's make damn sure that we all know that. Let's make sure that we know that her bases are solid. Like, her bases are solid. Strength, speed, skill, defense, all 10 or better. That's very good. That's very good. Not even going to worry about her magic. And speed, love the speed gains on her. Her base defense is actually quite good. And you know what? This number is non-negligible. Assuming that 20, we can get her to 20. She's level 8 now. That's another few more for here. Yeah, another couple more at Ascension. Getting to about level 16. Yeah, that's another 4. Okay, that's like a defensive 20 at the end of the game. Typically speaking, that's solid. And that's not near elite tank level, but that should be solid, assuming that we get 1 Ascension here per. We saw what that other game did. Then pretty good strength gains on her. Do we think it was 50? 55. Okay, that's good. That's good. We can work with this. Hoping for a little higher HP gains, but you know what? This is not Pokemon. We cannot have them all. How many arrows can we expect out of you per level? 4 it's not unreasonable to expect 4 out of her. Here we have Noelle. Noelle the Knight. Noelle the Knight. We see her here. Cool. Right away we see this. Just here. Okay. Reminds us of Roish. She's got a nerfed version of it. Roish's Scourge's quadrupled it, but, details. She'll be able to smash almost anything, right? She'll be able to just fall right on him and smash him, provided that this triggers. And it should trigger at a non-nominal amount. You can see that the base is quite good, and the gains don't look bad. They don't look especially good. This isn't like Roish or Score. Why do I keep calling him Roish? Score should probably feel insulted at that. Anywho, yeah. I mean, level 6, she gets to 20. She gains another 6 here. You're already triggering at 17% of the time, ascending 19%. Again, 16 levels. Yeah. There should be like 25 end game, something like that. That's good. It's not as good as Scored. Unless you get something else. We get it. You're going to be living in Scored's shadow. That's just how it is. Then again, most people are. Strength is your bread and butter. This is what you're about. You're about hitting the weights. Let's see if you like hitting the weights. Okay, you like hitting the weights. Yep. That's what you're about. Age's Secret. Okay. Let's go ahead and check her out here. Yeah, not about that speed life. We, again, wish you were a little speedier. So unless you get Wary Fighter, unless you get some kind of bricks in your pocket, we prefer Wary Fighter. Enemies are going to be two-timing you. They're going to be doubling you up like your Albert Pujols. Look it up. Albert Pujols grounded into more double plays than anybody else in Major League history. But this is where we are here. So we are to defend this for 11 turns. What's going on here with you? Okay, this is a blue clown nose we can steal. I like that idea. 11 turns to get down there, so you wonder how many reinforcements are going to come. This is whenever you see maps like this. Thinking, okay, reinforcements are going to be just screaming up our ass. Fine. Speaking of screaming up our ass, right away was assert dominance. Boom. Amelia showing them what's up. It's her kill count. What have you got in your hands? You've got a wind tome. This is not a good battle for her. We've already seen two enemies who do specialized damage to units like her. Ready for some wind-on-wind violence? Nah, she's not. Where is Team Resistance? Okay, we think we know what we've got to do. Who has a good resistance, like to strength ratio on them? Actually, the correct answer might be you for this job right here. I don't hate that. Okay, cool. Not really going to, to expect to be worrying about stealing much of anything. Or rather, capturing anybody. Just don't need to worry. We got enough mage stuff. We do. We do. Okay, just got 3%. What do you think about that? Rhetorical question. You can't reply, much less think, because you're not with us anymore. You're coming this way. This is what you're going to do, okay? All right. This may be a good thing to steal, is that steel sword. A good thing to, cop off of her. She's probably got a good constitution of 8. But we do have enough swords. Like, we've got enough swords. We do. What's going on down here? What's going on down here? Okay, nothing we're terribly concerned about. I definitely like the idea of this group being rather aggressive and going around and making contact with our new, fresh troops over there. So these two mage ladies had better have what it takes to get at least one of these skills, and it's okay if we don't get them all. But she would like to get them all. All right, you got 2 charges of fire. We do believe they've got this pukid's name written all over them. Cool. Bye-bye. Wave goodbye to that fire tome. No, you still have a fire tome. No, just go with this. Just go with this, okay? So neither one of our mages have especially good magic gains. They don't. They don't. Like, that's not... Her thing is crits, and her thing is just, Jiganism. She's likely she's a strong early bench candidate. So who is looking for this kill? We are in a privileged enough position where we can start searching for gains here. You're a good, thief girls. Oh, you're a good one too. Are we going up against an axe over here? Yes, we are. Your attack speed is, what's your attack speed? Why isn't that showing here? Oh, it's 8. It's 8. It's 8. Your attack speed is 6. We don't think you can physically reach. Your movement is 6. 6. You cannot get there on your own. Okay. But you can do it, and you can do it. Tell you what. Just play for Nature Girl over here. So what's going to happen? Okay. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good. Actually, hold on, wait. You're a pretty good cheerleader, aren't you? There you go. That was a good thing to have done. Because now you can do this. So I'd say that we did very well here in the Northwest in the early going. We usually do. Oh, we have these guys here. All right, all right. I don't mind baiting. Don't mind doing a little bit of baiting here. And don't target those you can't reach. Yeah, we know how to play Fire Emblem. So we'll see if this one goes at her. It's usually, they prefer to go after units who are, a little greener. Enemy II typically chooses to go after greenies. Oh, okay. That's nice. Let's say, Noelle there just got a lot more interesting. Okay, so you're not going after the green. Okay, our green unit's showing up to the party there. And it looks like there's a lot of aggression among the enemies here. Okay, we're seeing visions of swords and peace. Okay, and a lot of experience. Lost, flair. Noelle could be enjoying it, but, they're doing that instead. Okay, that's kind of a cool little sprite there. We have not seen that before. Too bad our poor little pawn here is about to get dunked on. Okay, there's what's his face from the Darkstone. What was this fellow's name? Like Nate? Yeah, we figured that they were going to arrive at some point. So where's Nate? Where's Nate? Where's Nate? Where's Nate? 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 You're around here somewhere, aren't you? Well, that being said, we don't immediately see Nate. We got to believe they're going to show. Sooner or later, they will show. Iron Lances, you have a javelin. Okay, cool. Another javelin would be nice. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay, this is what we were going for. Whoa. All right, I like it. I like it. And again, we were considering capturing for that javelin. Considering capturing. We have a feeling that we're going to be able, the opportunities to buy javelins, few and far between. And they're going to be prohibitively expensive. Well, may these gains Axe Girl is going to show us here help alleviate that pain. They didn't do much to alleviate that pain. No, they did not. They did not. All right, let's make sure the tech is good. For those unaware, we have yet to drop a single frame this stream. We find that unusual and curious. And almost suspicious, but there we go. And once again, she needs help with healing. This is sort of the fighters, you know, they're wild, they're maniacs. They got a lot of HP, but somehow they're squishy. They're like big marshmallows. They don't do a lot of dodging. You have an Iron Lance, that's fine. We're okay with all of that. What's going on down here? Okay, we are interested in baiting you. Are you attacking? We didn't think you would be. We're interested in getting you gains very soon, and we'd like for you to finish this one off. It'd be a nice thing to happen, no? All right. But a nice thing to crit. And have Pegasus Lady just finish you off. Because Pegasus Lady's going to hit you for what? Let's go with this. 94, hit him twice. All right, I like it, I like it, I like it. Just let's get 16 more HP off of you. We can do that. That sounds like a you job. Or a you job. Okay, I like it, I like it. All right, that's I'm hoping you'd save that kill for Pegasus Lady over there. No big deal, no big deal, no big deal. No big deal, this is fine. And of course, she is going to be healing up Rain over there. That's what she's going to do. All right, cool. Hey, Rat Girl. Yeah, you feel like taking one of these, a Lance Reaver to the face? This would be a good thing to steal, to try to cop. Your constitution is a 9, so we have to bring our bigger ladies forward. What are you doing? There we go. Can any of these enemies hurt you? Actually, they can. Now, you just step here for now. Just go ahead and do it. Wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. Let's have the greenies do green unit things. So we have strong reason to believe that the enemies, or that we're going to be able to have access to a bench soon. All right, what do I did that 21, Greenie? Okay. Okay. And we say that because our lineup is starting to get a little bigger. Oh, for fuck's sake, Bales. Those tepid gains. Okay, great, great. There is the... We see him. We see him. We see the one. We see him. We spotted Nate. We spotted Nate. We're a little concerned that Nate may be a little too far away. Okay, cool. Very good. Okay, cool. Not very good. But she is in a position where she can hit and run a bit. Or at least conquer the village and run. First of all, we're going to see what we can do here. Like... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. Oh, there are two of you pukids. Okay, fine. Well, you have a Lance Reaver. That means you're weak against axes. So go ahead and get all smashy on him. Again, that Lance Reaver might be better off in our hands. Nonetheless, we will be fine. As long as we have her there. You're holding an elixir and an iron axe. Can you steal that elixir, perchance? I like the idea of you stealing that. I do. And why don't you do that here? You just stay here. Your HP is rather low, so we're going to have other units go in front of you now. But whom? Well, you're a pretty good pick for this job. So you're going to do this very thing. But are you a good enough pick for the job? Yeah, go for it. Okay. Amelia with a pretty big dodge right there. That's actually a pretty big dodge, because at least one other unit has access to her. Oh, that's all the other units who have access to her. I would like to... Can you get this kill? I don't have the greatest amount of faith in your... Oh, look at you over here. Your 75 hit rate. This is your movement range. I put you here, and you get danced for. Your movement range is what, 7? It's 7, yes, 7 move. So if you're right here, you get another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should like that idea. But we don't need to do it now. Oh, we do need to do it now. All right, well, that's what's going to happen. Nene should be able to slink out of there just in time. Now, the unfortunate thing is that those anti-establishment types are probably going to be running straight for our guys here. I used to be a knight under Noel's father. She showed a talent for, okay, that's nice. I'm afraid the content, okay, yeah. Okay, that's a Draco shield, cool. Okay, so the +3 instead of the usual +1 or +2 in the defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I like how she's just outside of the enemy attack range there. That's a nice thing to see. That's a nice thing to see. All right, cool, cool, cool. What else have we got going on over here? What else is happening here? Hold on. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, I like this. I like this. I'd like you to maybe cop that mend staff on them, but you know, let's get those numbers up on you, Flair. Not much you can do besides this, although it might be better for you to wait, have this guy attack this guy, damage him for, I don't know how much, 20, damage him a bit, then you come in for the kill. In fact, that's what we'll do. Rain was the one set to do this. No, you need this. You need this. Cool. Okay. I just say, Rain, I'm very upset. Very upset as to having to see that Pukid's particular dunce cap. Not really cool with that. But will we be cool with this set of gains she's going to give us? Okay, okay. It's one thing. It should be speed. We suppose that that is good at this juncture. All right, if you can get this kill, go ahead and get it. You cannot get this kill, not without enhancements. Now, for an archer, we do believe Fauna is actually quite sturdy. Good defense. Defense is 10. Oh, yeah. You can take both of their hits. This guy has an attack of what? 19. That takes 10 away from you. Yeah, you've got this. Easy. GG easy. Now, it'd be great if you critted. Yep. You listen. That's a good girl. You listen. That's a good girl. It'd be great if you had a great set of gains right here. It'd be great if you had it. That was robust. That was robust. We'll take it. We'll take it. And there's a useless, though, pointed rally. Okay, cool. Yeah, that guy's a bit of a problem. She's a problem. Certain units should really focus their efforts on them. Oh, nice dodge, Watame. Okay, nice dodge, bird girl there. Like to see that. No greenies have died to this point. Though two are likely going to see their last turn here. Okay, fine. That was a nice, exaggerated battle animation. We actually appreciated that. So the question is, what do those anti-establishment Pukids do? Oh, they just went right off the map, didn't they? They just disappeared off the map. Okay, one greenie goes down. They just... wholly unprepared for battle. Okay. So this was our plan, was to have Noelle take that kill right there. Oh, that was Noelle's kill, but okay. I wonder if we get some kind of boon for keeping greenies alive. Maybe check the journal, see if anything is good there. Green unit is gonna green. Missing a 93 and then missing a 92. Green unit's gonna green. That's the most green unit thing you can do. That's the most green unit thing you can do that doesn't involve outright stupidity. We have strong reason to believe that these green units did something really stupid before the battle, leading them to actually have much lower hit rates than what are shown there. Yes, enemy reinforcements. We thought they would come. We thought they'd be on their way, and we're usually right about these sorts of things. Okay, we're looking to get your level up. We're looking to get this up. Can you do this for me? Bales? Tended to throw some of that at them. You? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we'd like to give you the kill? Or you the kill? What are your odds of hitting? All right. That's a lot of HP you got there. I'm just gonna give you credit for that. You're gonna give you credit for that. Yeah, she's got some she's got some strength on her. Rain's got some strength on her. Gotta do something here real quick, just a second. Okay. Back at it, people. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right, back at it, people. Back at it. This sword's trying to get away. It's just having a little bit of fun, that's it. We'll discipline it off stream. Let's see how well you do here. I mean, we don't really like your odds. Okay, I like you maybe collecting that axe. Okay, first of all, we're going to heal up her. She is going to be the ringleader here. That's what she's going to be doing. She is going to be baiting both that killer axe and that wind clipper right at her. So I was going to see how well that works for her. We're going to see how well these gains work for Miko. Not too badly. Okay, skill. Again, you have no use for skill. That arrow really should have gone up in HP or defense, but fine. Like, we get it. These things have to happen. Let's go. Okay, she's a pretty nifty little unit, this thief of ours here, and she becomes a little niftier. Okay, a little niftier. Okay, strength is a good thing for her to have. So we do believe she is outplaying her strength expectations. That number is at least one higher than it should be. We think it's a little higher than that still. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, okay. We remember her last set of gains. Total clunker, total clunker. Not going to say this completely makes up for it, but okay. It's a nice little correction we've got here for you there, Bales. Let's put this in the hall. Okay, let's go. Let's go, babies. Let's go. So he said that you are out here doing some baiting. Now, don't bait them all. Don't bait them all. Like, these guys are coming. Like, just stay out of their range, okay? I like the idea of you maybe getting that killer axe. I like the idea of that quite a bit. All right, this is what we're going to do. First of all, this is how we're going to start it off. Start off like this. A little touchy to have her do this. When she leaps back like that, I said she's got a really cool animation on her. A little cooler than hers. Let's be honest about that. She's a battle sage. She is a mage. Oh, coffee. Oh. Well, if only we would have known, we would have stolen that, but oh well. We don't feel like keeping her alive, although maybe we should try. Maybe we should try and keep her alive. The problem is that if we do, she gets, she gets this three-way gangbang over here. I don't think she can do that. We can have her, do this. Maybe this, we should have given the healer the performance. Particularly because this does make this part of the battle a little bit more difficult. So who gets the coffee? Who gets the coffee? That's the question we've got. You should be able to do this. Oh, easily. Not only that, you're quite dominating in your posture and the way you're doing it. And actually, it's quite astounding. Yeah, just go ahead and do it, baby. Bury the hatchet in her skull. That's what she does. A particularly violent individual is she. So we are going to get her. Oh, actually, we could have healed her. We will be getting her close enough to her like this. Boom. Okay, cool. And who are you standing by? Who are you standing by? All right, these guys are going. And you are in a very tough spot. Oh, look at that damage. All right. Yeah, that stung a bit. That stung. It was not only that was like a crit too. Not going to see a number that high for a good long time. At least we don't think we will. This guy is a problem. Lance Reaver Carrier is a problem. Now, this may not be the best position for these two here. They are very much within range of enemy attack. Now, green units should be there to help attract enemy attention. Cool. But they may be in the unfortunate position of having to drop back. Nice hit in that 37, by the way. All right, this is the moment of truth for her over here. And we'd like to cop that wing clipper off of you. God damn it. Please drop that on us. We think you do. Yeah. That's a good thing to see. Okay, Rain, you don't need to see any crits here. Good. Not a girl. And right now, this one is in a strong position to get captured. We believe that there's only one unit who can do it, and they are right there for us. All right, Noelle absolutely shitting the bed there. Looking completely stupid. All right, cool. That one's a problem. That one's a problem right there. This one's a problem. Like, all right. Okay, you have a lance thrusted your way to your demise. Total green unit thing to do, by the way. I wonder, Amelia almost assuredly has the opportunity to speak with Noelle and Flair here. Almost assuredly. I wonder if that allots them any bonuses. We still got Swords and Peace in our mind when there is a slight chance this battle conversation would have allotted you a bonus in the future. You really should start swinging a weapon. Okay, I do like that idea of you getting rid of that one. Well, let's try to... Oh, you can't capture that one. Okay, well, we know what is going to be happening here. Go for it. A little bit of relief comes over you, especially when you're going up against this collection of numbers. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, you can speak with Fauna there. We aren't going to let you. Not quite yet, at least. You guys are holding lances, aren't you? Oh, a sword. You guys are holding swords. All right. Okay, I see you there. So who gets the dance? That's the question I have. Well, she knows what she's got to do. I say that we're quite glad that we were able to... Oh, okay. I say maybe save that. Is she going to get any kills? Is Nene going to be able to get any kills over here? She still seems like a fun unit to experiment. See how she takes to Gainesville. But our other units are like, nah, I'm good. Okay. Let's not let this crit. Okay. So this is the elusive Nene crit coming up. Our elusive Nene kill is coming right up. Okay, I like this. I like this. Can you do 12 damage? Is this within your capability to do 12 damage here? It is not. Is it within your capability to do 10 damage here? It is not. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, cool. Cool. Very good. Very good. And let's see about you. All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's not see a 6. Cool. It's like we're babying a unit with, it's at a very high risk profile, but hey, much of the game, including this part right here, was probably designed around her. So I'm gonna give her a shot or two, and then make sure she can try her hand at this. Oh, 99%. Go for it. I like those odds. Good. I like these gains. Why, yes, we do. We like that. All right. Strength. Resistance. All right. Robust set of gains. Hall of Gains, not even close, but it was nice and robust, and that was a good thing to see. Nice little song we like there for her. I mean, we won't take that from you. That's going to be her job. And she may be able to take a bit of an assertive positioning. We understand she may be going up against a bunch of swords, so maybe not. But if she can get here, she'll go there. Okay, she cannot get there. But she can get to Gainesville. We said Gainesville. Gaines, plural. Dismissed. Dismissed. Whatever. Wrath. That's wrath here. All right. That's a pretty good one for you to get. Yeah. Okay. Have not seen a crit from you to this point. Oh, look at the price on this. All right. Okay. Actually, a pretty good affordable tome. And this doesn't look like, I mean, it looks often deceiving, but it doesn't look like inflation's hitting us quite as hard here as there. So yeah, we're going to get one of those. And one of these are good too. Solid options both. There's an armory down yonder. Let me checking that out too. Hit him with the KB. Okay. Well, if you get the kill, you get the kill. Well, she's getting the kill, that's for sure. A flare flaring up on them. Just how do you do here? Okay, we'll go for it, yeah. That is one long lance. If you opted for a shorter lance, you'd probably have a better result there for yourself. So, a flare up there is, let's just say flare is left open. Okay. Yes, green units and being overmatched. What other, what other more iconic duo is there? I mean, you'd probably rather have that other girl there. You'd probably rather her be there. The VTuber. What's she still doing in that house there? Okay, about time one of those went our way. Green gonna green. So this is actually an interesting little piece of plot and level design. So these, god damn it, these greenies showing up here, HP well below. Whoa, who are you? Mato? I mean, that's Myron that HP, by the way. Like, you're probably toast. Let's go ahead and just see if, yeah. She has a big red heart. And look at these numbers here. We are of the thought she's probably not recruitable with all this. Because if so, we would like go back in time and grab her if we could do it. Oh, we probably can't. This is numbers way too high. We'd play aggressive as hell to get her. Again, these numbers lead us to believe she's not actually recruitable. 20 defense. Does anybody here capable of damaging her? Like, I don't think they are. That's the thing about this. You got to get over here. You just got to do it. God damn it, Flare. Lock in. Well, this group has cleaned up nicely. Yeah. She's all hopped up from that great set of gains she just got. Well, nothing risked, nothing gained. God damn it! This game really doesn't like risk. It doesn't really invite risk-taking. Fine. Sometimes it just goes that way. Hi, Amelia. What are you doing? What does Amelia do? Okay, so Amelia isn't actually talking to anybody here. Go ahead and rally for these guys. You talk to Noelle over there. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. We got it. We've got it. Again, I'd like to engage some of these pukids. You see your attack range right here. Now, how many of them actually engage us is another talk for another time. You go here like this. You can go ahead and get your speech on here. All right, you got TT. Nature, how goes your day? You're feeling possessive over society girl there? Like, we get it. We get it. We're going to be putting her here. Maybe she'll bait. She'll do some baiting over here. What are you doing? That's what you should be doing. Attack speed 15, maybe the highest of anybody on the map. I like the idea of a thief girl here just kind of skirting the bottom of the map. Just casually going there, checking out the vendor or their armory. That's what she'll be doing. And her homegirl here is going to be the escort. Would have been big if that hit. Miss. God damn it. Okay, fine. You gotta have these coin tosses go your way, Flair. God damn it! I don't know if you think for a second we aren't rigging this. And I give her a couple tries, okay? Hopefully we'll just need one. Okay. Sometimes it really goes like that. Solid chance that archer, okay. Solid chance that archer goes and tries to finish her off. Fine. Oh. All right. Ballista out there doing work in as much as they can. And once again, Greenie fails to hit their target. Is anyone surprised? Once again, Greenie fails to hit their target. Is anybody surprised? Okay. Greenie hit their target. What a surprise. Okay. Rare green unit W. Rare. That is a green unit W, most rare. So this Hato character is curious. Very curious. Oh, okay, and you get another turn. You're just out there 1Ving the map, aren't you? Okay. This is annoying, this is annoying, this is annoying. You don't need to do this. You're going to bring you and your 4 stupid stars out here. Yeah, we get it. Oh, 2, okay. Fine. What's your... But you actually look beatable out here. This one looks beatable. Like, solidly beatable. All right, cool, cool. I like some of this stuff right here. Well, we're going for it. God damn it, Flare. Not making any strong cases for yourself, you know, for the battles to come. All right. This is your time to shine. Maybe you should get a little closer to your friend over here so you can cheerlead for her. But no, you're going to do what you do best. Let's take out armors. There's some mace in your face. How do you feel about that? It's a rhetorical question. Not sure you understand the concept. Someone of your ilk may have trouble reading the room, and we get that. Yeah, you don't need to do that. I'm curious to see what's going on up here. I'm very curious to see what's going on up there. So we're going to take a look at here, see what kind of conversations abound. We saw Noel with Holy Girl, sure. That's probably the only one, yes. And have them boldly stride forward here. So the enemies, their numbers are thinning a bit over here. They are thinning a bit. I'm going to see. And there are still green units abounding, a notable number of them. A number most notable of them. Let's go see what's in here. Okay. Again, these are interesting items. Yeah, we're going to get one of these. And maybe one of these. I'm not enthused about the notion, but you're going to do that. Again, you just skirt that bottom. Kind of like the idea of you going to the bottom, too. You match up very well against this one over here. So you're going to be playing for her. Can she do any damage into the northeast? Not before we see some gains from her. Okay, solid set of gains. Solid set of gains. Not sure what use you have for skill, but there you go. So we are going to be putting in a save state here, just in case a screw up happens, because this is, well, lucky number 9. So I'm going to go ahead and just train you up a bit. I was going to do that. Again, we're trying to get her to get here. Come at the end of the battle. See how you do here. All right. See how much she's targeted. Giving about a 70% chance we'll have to turn the clock back a bit. Oh, getting doubled up over there. Why are we not surprised? And green units and missing their targets. What more iconic duo is there? Miss. God damn it, Flare. Flare is taking some of the heat off of our Pegasus Knight. Okay. Miss. Yeah, that's we thought so. We thought so. That's right, bitch. Okay, fine. We were hoping to get that kill for ourselves, but fine. This is going to have to do. Yeah, Hato's here to run you over. So the unit who may be able to kill Hato is actually the paladin up there. Possibly the Pukid down yonder. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, she's got to get moving. Put some KB in him. We were going for a crit there, but it's okay. We didn't get it. I think you're good for this kill. It's a bit of a risky move on your part, but you're going to have to do it. Oh, crap, that's not a kill. That's especially not a kill. That's a really funny looking kill. All right, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Cool. Against better judgment did we do this. Okay, that seemed useful. For what? We don't know. Wait, we don't need to heal up Hato. Hato is not getting damaged like at all. Except for possibly by that paladin. But fine. Alright, let's get these numbers up a bit. You be a distraction. Let's go ahead and get this win. Win obtained. Win obtained. You go right here. You don't need to worry about a thing. You start challenging these guys. You don't get into this guy's way. That's what you're going to be holding right there. Shake that ass for her. She's going to be making a rather aggressive approach to the enemies out there in the far southeast. She unfortunately does not have wind, although that would not make too much of a difference. Too bad that you can't use the wing clipper there. That would be handy. Be quite handy. Look up here, see if we have any ascended units. It doesn't look like we do. This one looks somewhat ascended. Okay. You're going to continue this way. Just continue this march this way. Don't worry about it. Clutch, baby, clutch. We see a clutch set of gains out of Nene here. Let's hope we do. But some speed would be nice. Okay, she gains everything else. This is a really good set of gains. Even magic, which she has no use for now. But you understand that there's another weapon going to be pointed right at you, Nene. Very shortly. But still, we'll enjoy the gains while they're here. Oh, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, they're coming at us. They're coming at us. Yeah, she can keep on doing that all she'd like. It's not going to do anyone a damn bit of good. Least of all her. So we're to defend for another few more turns. Cool. Fine. Are they after the... Are they going to be conquering this right here? If an enemy steps at that gate, do we instantly lose? Okay, well... We don't need to accept this, and we're going to be trying a couple times to rig this. Maybe 3. Okay. There's one. Figured that one RNG path, it's a 68 hit, maybe one RNG path is saves her. That was not the one. That was not the one. No, it was not. Okay, if not this, we go back. We go back. Okay, yeah, we didn't quite think that. We knew we were being very aggressive with her when we did send her out there. We knew she couldn't very well handle it. Lucky number 9. She did, though, handle this one very well. It was an absolute top-tier set of gains that she did get. All right, come on down, horsies. Fine. Yeah, she's just a sitting duck sitting out there. The inevitable end for the vast majority of green units. We recall Flare getting hit there. Dodge. Okay. So it would seem that we're on the same RNG path as before. Have to be very a little more careful with Lady over there. And we know, of course, Pegasus Pukids are popping up in the northwest. We know this. Like, we know this. The key is to wait a little bit. with her. She's got to be a little patient over here. Hato. Hato. I like that. Hato. Oh, missing the 99. Oh, shit. Okay. You see, this is not a good look for you. This is not a good look for you. And we're going to show you why it's not a good look for you here. You are Hato. You are Little Miss Flashing Green over here. Yeah, it just looked really stupid there. You got a little too cocky. Someone needed to take you down a peg, put you back in your place. Well, they did that very thing. Dismissed. Burp, 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 burp. Hold on for just a second, people. Okay. So this group may approach a bit. Attack 11, attack 12. As long as she right here holds her barrier sword, she's golden. And you stay out of this guy's way. I like that. You can probably actually hold the wing clipper and do just fine. You definitely could. And that's a sea weapon, isn't it? Yes, it is. And I definitely like the idea of you being aggressive out there. So I'm going to actually have you do that very thing. Let me do a trade here. All right. Just hold this right here right now. You're going to step to me? She says, okay. Come right at me, bitch. Okay, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, Miko. Flare has not been, the 60s have not been good for Flare. We recall her missing a 60-something, and she's gotten tagged by every single 60 pointed at her. Let's see if she can change that now. She does. At least on that instance. On that instance. Any chance you can get this kill? It'd be nifty if you could. But that might be a better one for you to get. Just to chuck one of these at them. Good. Good. For Noelle, 70 equals 100. All right. All right, cool. It's all right. That's all right. We were hoping for another arrow or two, but we understand that this is not always in the cards. So your key here is to just kind of stay out of trouble. You can go north toward the shop up here. You can do that. Which one of you has that heirloom as does the clown nose? Flare has the clown nose. Gotcha. Now, Hato is probably going to do something stupid. Like, this is what green units do. So he's us. Rally the troops. Okay, cool. We figured this was a little pocket of safety for her, and she needs those. You can just stand right there. Don't worry about it. All right, so for whom do you cheerlead now? Probably you. And we can get you more involved in things, but it's completely unnecessary. Rally the... Oh, okay, we're hoping that the greenies would have benefited from that. It appears as though they don't. Okay, they're going east, or they're going east. A curious turn of events, not wholly unexpected. Okay, what a way to get that 24. You figured some of those have to hit. They do hit at 24 percentages as opposed to 11 or 12, which is what they did before. Let's see a big dodge here, Flare. There you go. That's a good girl. So maybe the 60s are... She's warming up to them, making friends with that strange and curious number. Yeah, maybe she's doing that. Okay. Not such an unlucky stretch of numbers for her now, is it? Pain in the butt, but fine. Okay. Okay, Flare, the 60s are now Flare's digits. That's what she's about. More fodder for the war machine. Is that you? You can see the Pegasus stayed far away from her. Well, an attempt was made. An attempt was made indeed. It wasn't a very good one. But it was made all the same. All right, look at Hato go. What kind of range does Hato have? Like, it will... Oh, that was a longbow shot. Gotcha. Right. Okay. I see you, baby. So now we should be directing our attention this way. Now, do you have anything... yeah, we have to steal that clown nose from me, and we have every intention on doing that. We haven't... Society's been very quiet this battle. An axe, you say? An axe? Well, she's got your number right here. This is why we handed this weapon off. Oh, crap. Look at her go. Yeah. Rain is sitting here like, yeah. Rain is simply sitting here like, yeah, I'm just going to 1v you, okay? You know, just to get you out of here. My sacrifice is worthy of Pokeland. Probably not. Okay, so we're starting to do well. We're starting to do well. A little concerned about Hato over here. As well as some of our other units. But I think we're going to be okay. Hato can probably 1v or close to 1v most of the units here. We are going to be healing up Hato. I don't entirely mind our units starting to bait some of these guys right here. I don't think that's a bad idea. First things first. Cool. Now you can toss your axes with reckless abandon. With an abandon, most reckless, so that was maybe not a good idea, but oh well. Amelia probably does very well around here. Like, got that lance breaker thing going for her. I actually don't mind the idea of her kind of hanging out back here and seeing what she can do. And we are going to be healing up this particular unit. Like, now she's all but completely guaranteed to 1v the rest of the map. Look at that paladin here. Steel lance, silver sword. That silver sword's gonna hurt whoever it touches. I definitely like the idea of you getting involved up here a little more. Like, I like that a lot. Here's your attack range. Here's yours. Here's yours. I don't like this here. This seems odd. Who's hitting him right there? Who's doing that? Oh, you are. Are you ascended? Why is it looking like you got another? Why is it looking like you got another piece of movement range? Either way. Either way, this is where you're going to go. Stand right. You're going to slowly attract these creatures here. Your attack speed is 17. Your attack speed is 20. Okay, so you're getting doubled off here no matter what. Your attack is 11. Your defense is 5. You're fine. Grab that iron lance and tap that ass. Go to town on that ass. Cool. Miko will go again. This is what's happening. Okay, so one of these got to go. One of these guys got to go. That's what we need to do now. 80%. 70. And chance they're good for 20. You got to be good for 20 damage. Now without a crit, we have a strong inkling. Okay, got it. Can you mace him? Okay, you can mace him all right. You can mace him. But should you mace him? Well, first we're going to do this. Just go ahead and... Cool. Let's see you get this kill over here. Okay, that's not a kill. That's why we did this. What number was that? Okay, let's see if you hit. Let's see if you hit. Okay, you don't hit. As previously stated, we will not accept. We have high standards here, and this did not quite reach. So Miko has been progressing nicely. You gotta say we like that. Miko has been progressing nicely. And she progresses a little more, step by step. Yep. Okay. Gaining a lot of skill. Like, an early ascension would benefit her. They typically do benefit healers often. But she could really tap into that skill. All right, let's see if her going there and doing that helps here. Not to this point. Mason. Okay, yep. If 55 is 0, we have proven this much. Okay, fine. Tell you what, why don't you hit him with this? Cool. I don't know, maybe a crit on them. Maybe just drop a crit on them. What do you think about that? Just rewrite it. Okay, fine. We're just going to accept this. See what happens. Let's see what happens here. You definitely go toward those Pegasus Knights. Again, you're healing up the guy over here. We don't think he needs any more healing. But exp gains are exp gains, and gains are gains. Let's go see him. Okay, that one wasn't bad. It's better that you gain magic than skill. You know that's going to help you for the entire time you're alive. And they had harder than expected. I guess they've... let's just say she took more damage than expected. Now that it appears as though more enemies have access to her than expected. Some more deceptions put upon us by the game. Okay, 2%ing their stupid asses. I like to see that. I like to see that. I'd like to see some speed here. This would help you survive in the immediate term. Okay, this is a great set of gains. A great set of gains. Will you be alive to enjoy it? That's the question we have. That's the question we have. That's the wild card out there. It didn't look like that one had access to you at first, but then again, this game's been doing some strange and curious deceptions. So we're not happy about that. Oh, look at Nene go. Okay. Not getting doubled off. Love it. Like I said, that one speed helped her survive this enemy turn. 1 is the magic number here. 1 is the magic number. So the question remains, does the Pukid Paladin in front there have... What weapon are they holding on to? Not quite so concerned now. Cool. How many Hatos are there on the map? Here's the death squad. Okay, here's the goon squad. Here they are. How many a little how many little cute little arrows they got on them? This would be a great time to bust this out. Bust out and land a few attacks there. This would be a similarly great time to bust this out and to get a crit here. I'm just going to say that right now. It'd be a great time to bust this out, too. Okay. Love to see that. And here comes this Pukid's worst nightmare coming right at him. You know, we're not the biggest fans of having to keep using rapier after rapier here. Okay? It's got a very limited number of charges, and I know typically speaking the main unit gets more than one unique weapon. You know, they'll get another copy of it later in the game. We can't guarantee that's going to be a thing here. Okay, solid set of gains, solid set of gains. We'll take that every time. Power, speed, love to see it. That was weird. I mean, we thought we already saw that sequence. So Bales is in some very serious trouble, so is she. Maybe not. I mean, don't hold that weapon. Oh, wait, you're far away. And they can't hit you. But how many units have access to Bales here? 1, 2, 2. 2 units have access to Bales. She has 5 defense. I think she may be able to pull that off. And just in case she can't. This is the unit for whom to play now. We've got some trouble happening in the far north. 2 of our units have but 1 HP. We'll worry about that in just a minute here, though. First, we're going to have to crackle some of this on their stupid asses. So now it's just 1 unit who has access to Bales over there. That's to say, this says to, hey, survive 11 turns. Now we're just going to say we're very skeptical about such claims. Skeptical indeed. As we believe we should be. But the butt kickers are here. By butt kickers, we mean units designed to get rid of pesky little Pegasus Pukids. Alright, Fauna should be fine there. She should be more than fine there. She has terrain enhancement. She's going to be golden. Golden like the retrievers of the same name. I understand you'd like to shove this axe up someone's ass. Add a little iron to their diet. That's what she's doing. That's what she's about. She's about many things. And Noelle is going to body this one at first. This is what she's going to do. You good for 16? Tell you what, we're going to try something here. Can she ride it? And on the same turn, fire away? I'd like that a lot. Okay, she cannot do that. Never mind. Never mind, just get out of there right now. These are Flair's numbers, okay. She's very close to gains, and I'd like to get her there. You good for 16? You good for 16? God. Okay, you're good for 14. You should be good for 16 here. We are going to be giving her the kill, just making sure of it. All right. Seeing what's going to happen here. Hit him with the KB. Flair letting Noelle know that her efforts are not needed at that current moment. Okay, neither are gains for her. She actually does need them. Okay, so it's a pretty good time for her to back away, as much as we'd rather her not do that. But we get it. Like, we get it. This is what she needs. This is what she needs. Because Nene, you know, we said that she had a high risk variance. She's, the risks are paying off for her to this point. They're paying off. Like, she's still got a notable ways to go. And I actually think that she's a good unit to help, you know, soak up some damage here. That being said, she's just going to kind of hang out here and twiddle the old thumbs. All right, you're here. You simply stay out of the way of these guys, okay? You can get nice and close. Don't worry about a thing. Teach them a thing or two about society and wait it out. Ah, yes, green units. Truly the Washington Generals of Fire Emblem. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fauna is not only nimble on her feet, but tough. It's like, yeah, you're not going to hit me, and if you do, 1 damage. Yeah, electricity is going to burn out by the time you kill me, she says. Oh, look at that green unit go. Like a very rare, vanishingly rare green unit, non-L. It would have been a W if you pulled off 2 dodges in a row, but alas, otherwise. All right, Hado. Hado, you're really going to do something stupid, like run into those enemies up there in the corner? Because that's the sort of thing you look like you're going to do. We're not really here for that. But Rain, she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to lose all the coin tosses. Don't worry about it. I'll fry them from the sky with lightning. You should really work on winning a few coin tosses, Rain. So it looks like he's going to be headed, the Hato there is going to be headed right into the mess that just appeared in the far west. Those Rangers are crossing the river, aren't they? How about that? Isn't that something? Gonna take a look at the stats. Okay. Hatso has split herself up. I find that interesting and curious. Capital, what are you pukits doing? Okay, I see you. That's... And you guys are going to be swimming the river. Cool. I in no way oppose you. Where's Dancing Girl at? I'd like to get her as close to this action as possible. And these two should be pretty easy. Oh yeah, yeah. Do it. Do this. Go ahead. This will be fun. Yeah, don't worry about it. So you did not need to come especially close to blowing your rapier load here. And we are here for that. Get a look at you here, 924, you're 20, okay. You know, these numbers make you actually look quite beatable, although you're made of some pretty tough stuff. You know, this ability is not too useful in your possession. But this guy looks downright beatable. So who is the best one for this job? It's going to be you, and it's not close. Cool. I very much like the idea of trying to get Dancing Girl up there. Maybe we can sneak her in and out of that shop up there. Like, you know, not liking what's happening here. That's for damn sure. Okay. That's 14. That's not what we're... Just smack them with society. Mime is sitting here like, we live in a society. Bottom text. That's what she's doing. Okay. So this is your path like this. Cool. Sup, girl? Cool. Kind of a shame she can't dance without some, you know, without some concessions, and we'll make concessions. We'll make them. Not too big of a deal. They can be made. So you're going to go here. Wait, what's your dance range? This, okay. You go right next to Holy Lady. That's where you're going to go. Cool. Let's see what's next, babies. Let's see what's next. Let's see how strong these guys are over here. Let's see how strong these guys are over here. We may be able to beat them. It's going to take a lot of doing. Is it likely? No. But we're going to try, yeah. Attack speed of 20. Oh, she's getting doubled up on, that's for sure. Oh, they're not letting us into not letting us into their shop. That's disappointing. Princess of Sweets. Okay. Maybe we'll look at that shop off stream sometime. But this right here is a pretty good stopping point for now. We're going to stop this for now. We got an early day tomorrow. IRL, Andrew Ben Nintendo has an early day tomorrow, so this is where it's going to end. Many thanks for coming to me. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Let's see where we can send the Twitch audiences here for today. All right, Cloudy Rain is playing. Cloudy Rain is playing what looks like a Fire Emblem randomizer, one we haven't seen, so we're going to check that out, see what it's about, and until our paths next cross, everybody, keep chasing that burning horizon.